Oh, looks he's going to knock me into something. I'll get arrested. Ah ha ha, he fell off his bike. So, Road Rash 2, what a good game. It's so good, I'm doing this video twice because I muted the audio the first time round. So let's get into it, not for you second time, but for me second time. You got 5 different races basically. Let's have a track, 5 different tracks to go to. Okay, Alaska, you got your Tennessee track, you got your Vermont, you got your Arizona, and you got your Hawaii. And they all start out about 6 miles long is the longest, isn't it? Alaska's the shortest. And you got 5 different levels. It obviously gets harder and gets longer. I think it goes up to 15 miles per track by the end. So you have to do a longer distance with more dangers in the road, more police to get you, etc. You've got a bike shop. You've got 3 different classes of bike. You've got your ultralight bikes, obviously the cheapest sort of one. That's what you start with. Then you got your super bikes. They cost more, they're a bit heavier, but obviously you get a higher top speed, so a lot better you want. And then, if I go back out of this, you've got your Nitro class, and this is new to Road Rash 2. But basically, if you double tap the accelerate button once you've got a Nitro bike, you go an extra 20 miles per hour on top of your top speed. So obviously, if you get the highest bike, which I think is 38,000, so the Diablo 1000N Nitro, I take it the N stands for. That's the fastest one. So I think it does about, I don't know, I think it's 130 and an extra 20 miles per hour on top. Can't remember. But a very fast bike indeed. Right, so let's see what it looks like. Start a race. Let's go to Alaska. And we're off. Oh, but before we get into it, I've got to tell you what Mean Machine Sega said. So in November 1992, Mean Machine Sega gave it a 93%, saying it's a bit too similar to the original perhaps, but Road Rash 2 still delivers in the fun and excitement department. It's the best Megadrive road racer. Yes, and I would agree with that. I absolutely love this game. I mean, it's the most violent. Hello, get out of the way. Right, Slug needed that to get out of the way. He was clearly blocking me. Anyway, so yeah, what not to love about this game? You're racing around on a bike, and you're also beating people up if you want to. And to be fair, you can just race along, not do it. But when you sort of get near the top 3 or 4, they start on you. I usually start on everybody, to be fair, but they definitely start on you. Now, one of the nice things about this is that the artists who designed, obviously, the roads and the trees and all the artwork, surprisingly, Chris, the backdrops, some of the artists made them, drew them in, but using inspiration from photographs, but others actually used photographs and then just lowered the res down to sprites, obviously, so you could see. Now, which you can sort of believe. I mean, there's a lovely mountain in the back of this one, but as I hit a car, to me that mountain looks like they've created it, but I don't know. It's very good though. Could easily be a photo, not down. It's interesting, but I couldn't tell you looking at all the levels so far which one's possibly a photograph. Maybe this one. Who knows? Right, so let's get up there. We're in 9th place. So what happens, obviously, I can hurt myself. And so if Roz hits me or I hit Roz, we all have our health bar. Let's see if I can hit Roz. There you go. Roz lost a bit of his health or her health. But also your bike has some. So as you can see, I've hit a car, so my bike one's gone down a bit now. So you've got to be careful, because obviously if that goes to 0, you can be wrecked, which means you're out of a race. Start a fight with everyone. And it doesn't mean it's the end of a game, because you get paid per race. So if you have some money, it's just repairing your bike. But as you go along, you get more expensive bikes. It costs a lot more to fix your bike, and that's how sort of your game can end, because you run out of money. Same as you've got cops in here as well. They can arrest you. They could beat you up and knock you off your bike. Most of the time, I usually fall off of my own accord, hitting something, and they just pull up and arrest me. So that can happen a lot. Hello, get out of my way. There we go, here's a copper. Sometimes it is best to beat the cops up. Oh, looks he's going to knock me into something. I'll get arrested. Ah ha ha, he fell off his bike. But that officer, why didn't he stop to arrest him? I suppose like I can go back for that. Badly injured bike hooligan. This one I cannot. So this is it. I usually have a cop on my tail and you'll sort of lose them. Get up the road a bit and then crash into a car and they'll come and bust you. That's pretty much how it works. So one of the great things about Road Rash 2 is that it's split screen. And that was awesome for playing with your mates and going along. And they even did a version of this for the Game Boy Color in 2000, so many years later, about 7-8 years later. And you could have 2-player on that. You have to use the data cable between the two Game Boys, but you could have split screen. I somehow came first there, even while talking. That was pretty amazing. Show me some love in the animation. Oh yes, yes, I'm good. He was bad. He fell off. Here we go. So again, look, the backdrop's pretty cool. Could have been hand-drawn, sorry Slug, but you're clearly my arch nemesis from now on for this video. Oh, alright, rude boy. Leslie. But what we need to do is start a fight with everyone, because we need to sort of cover the next point and see if we can find one. Because when you fight people, you can obviously hit them with your fists, and also you can get a club, and they were in the first game. But a new weapon was added for Road Rash 2, and that was the chain. A metal chain that you can use, and it goes really far, and it's awesome. Let's hit them. Watch the car. And it was so good that the artist who actually put the chain in filmed himself spinning it around, so then he could use that animation. A bit like it sort of did in Mortal Kombat and like Flashback. So it does look pretty cool. That sort of effect. There you go, there's a chain. Buffy hit me in the face with one. Thank you, Buffy, to illustrating not hitting me in the face, though. And obviously you can steal it off them if you punch them quick enough. So yes, that was pretty cool. It's just an awesome game. It really is. I mean, I've never had the first Road Rash, and that's what sort of people moaned about. It's like, it's not very imaginative. It's pretty much a bit of the same. You just got split screen this time, a bit of a different track. And a chain. But if you've not played the first one and you've ever played Road Rash 2 like I have, you're like, it's an awesome game. Hello. Yeah, and I got your club, see? Trying to start a fight with me. Are you coming back with your chain? Come on. Oh, we're having a right fight here whilst trying to drive. I suppose I am in first somehow again. That's why they're trying to pick on me. Fully justified. Oh, we're in the chain. Can I get a chain to show you how cool it is? Oh, no I can't. I can hit a post though to show you. Look, I can get injured. I've got a yellow bar. And I've hurt my bike a bit. Now it does run back. You can control where they run, but they generally run the quickest way back, so it's best to leave it. Sometimes though you could run past a rock, so you do want to control it, or you can run away from a copper. They usually do catch you though. He's got a chain. I've got a club. See, they push me and I'm rubbish at pushing back. Oh, there's a cop there as well, so I don't really want to fall off. Ooh, I'm flying. Lawson, you are asking for it, mate. He's nearly down. Lawson, go away. He really wants it, doesn't he, Lawson? Come on, we must nearly be the end. We're going to get first place again. Yes, of course we are. Yeah. Probably worth recording it twice so I actually look good this time, because it did rubbish the first take. But there you go. Technology for you. Well, that's another 9 minutes of 90s. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like your 90s retro gaming and want to see playthroughs and reviews of gear and other sort of things that come along, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified when the videos go up. If you want to stick around, you can watch a video here and you can watch a video here. But otherwise, until next time, see you later.